All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment and share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first who go like them. Of course, some of you, when I post thing for some people, they talk, but of course, people go to talk and we go to do our work. All right. Before I will unmute this video for you to listen to it, the people who are here. One is Ogenkere, the other one is Aparawa, the other one is Vam Vam Vam, and the other man also on the left side, down very close to Ogenkere. On this video, what these people are talking about, they are the one who brought the information that the Finland government have lifted restriction of communication from the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa Wanjoko. But before I unmute this video, some people say that I am a propagandist, but I am a good analyst. I like going straight to the point, and I like bringing out points and my observation. First of all, before I unmute this video for you to hear what these people are saying here, is that when Simon Ekpa was arrested, Vam 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 was one of the people that mocked Simon Ekpa so badly. I will find that video for you on my next podcast. Internet does not lie. Vam 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 said, judge between Simon Ekpa and the DOS who is saying the truth. He said that the DOS don't have any account. DOS does not raise any fund. DOS does not, call for raising of funds and the rest of them. DOS does not have a registered account. He said, but Simon Ekpa has a registered, and he said between two, a registered account and a paying account on all social media handles. He said between Simon Ekpa and the DOS, who is the thief? He now concluded by himself that Simon Ekpa is the thief. That was when Ekpa was arrested. And now, on this broadcast that Ogenkere is the one done. If you don't know him, the very fair man with his Kwacha, and the other one is Aparawa on top, Minister of Information, and this one is Minister Vam Vam Vam, as they call him, and the other guy on the left. And now the Ogenkere now is talking about PM Simon Ekpa, how the Lego team is working very hard to make sure that he's released. According to them, that the ban has been lifted on him, restriction ban, that he can now communicate to the populace, and we have not heard him speak. And for me, my point is there a game going on the ground that we don't know, or maybe that these people just kept Ekpa somewhere to take over the government, or is it a coup d'état? Of course, you know what coup d'état is, but we will not conclude now, because on the day of the Biafra referendum declaration, I told you people that the way Orabueze is behaving, that something is happening on the ground. Now, at the end of this video, these people will also post the end of this video for you. These people, but it will be on the next podcast because I don't want it to be very long. These people now, what they are talking about is raising a fund to support the Biafrans, to support the work, to support all the people. I myself am not part of this. I'm just a news analyst bringing you information on what is happening in the land. Now, these people now, when these people started saying this thing about raising of fund and the rest of them, you see Ogenkere, you see Vam Vam Vam. The reason why I'm saying these things is because of Vam Vam Vam, who was very against Ekpa when Ekpa was arrested in Finland. Meanwhile, let me unmute this video. I'll still come back at the end of this video so that I want to see your comment on the comment section. Please share this video. If you want our video to be going viral, what you need to be doing is like it, share it to everywhere, and also like. It helps the video to go viral. Let me unmute it so that you can listen to what these people are saying.
And for all our leaders that have been piloting this affair before our time. Our leader, Odumewu Ojukwu, our leader, Mazi Philip Efia, and for all our heroes and heroes, thank you all for your sacrifice. Today, the man who have pushed us this far for a few years now, the man, the Prime Minister, who we respect so much, for over a month, he's with the Finnish authority, and they are on so-called question. And we all know the reason why it was called for question. It is because of what we are doing to restore Biafra and to stop Biafra from being restored. Likewise, our leader, Mazin Namdekan, the Nigerian terrorist state kidnapped him from Kenya for the same reason. And while all this are going on, we're not going to fold our hands and just be watching. The Biafra Republic government in exile and the entire cabinet are working tirelessly behind the scene to make sure that we do whatever we can for our both leaders to be released. And we have a good news coming from Finland today. And the good news from Finland today is about the communication of our Prime Minister, because they restrict him from certain communication. And for that reason, we are not able to get as much information from him. That restriction have been lifted. Starting from now on, our Prime Minister will be free to make calls to those that are important, especially the Biafran people that have been waiting to know what is going on. So we will be getting more details directly from him. We are happy for this development, and I believe every Biafran, every meaningful Biafran that cares so much about our struggle, that cares so much about our leader, Simon Ekpa'S, that cares so much about the sacrifice that he has sacrificed for the Biafran people. He didn't just find himself there because he was obedient. It's because of the fight to free his people, Biafra. Likewise, our leader Mazin Namdekan. Our leader Mazin Namdekan was not kidnapped from Kenya just because the Nigerian state terrorists want to kidnap him. They kidnap him for reason to stop Biafra from emerging as a nation. And the question for all of us is that, are we going to let the zoo terrorist country succeed? The answer is no. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa'S, once said that our action, that is what will provoke the Nigerian state to release our leader, Mazin Namdekan. What we are doing out here matters. He applied to our leader, our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa'S, as well. Our action, what we are doing, matters. The world is watching. They are weighing us. They are trying to see our response. Just like the terrorist state, Nigeria, what they've been doing for the past few days in Hiamufu and the Osumu community as well. They are waiting to see our response. We can't play all our dice out for them to know what the response will be. But they believe we will respond. And no matter what they throw on us, no matter the bullet, we will take it and we will still fight. So fellow Biafrans, in Finland, with this development, we are happy that our Prime Minister can communicate more with his loved ones. When I say with his loved ones, not just with his children, family member, with his people, Biafra. Because Biafra is our Prime Minister loved one. Because our Prime Minister loved Biafra so much. That's the reason why he denounced the terrorist country called Nigeria. In one of his live broadcasts, he threw the Nigerian passport into pieces, showing that he have nothing to do with the terrorist state called Nigeria. And he also returned the medal he won for the terrorist state, Nigeria. He denounced Nigeria. And he embraced and made Biafran his people. And he showed Biafran people love. And he showed, being a true leader, he have to lead by example. He fight, and push us to this far. The progress we make in the past 3 to 2, the 3 to today update is how he facilitates the movement of Biafra to make sure that we redeclare Biafra and actualize Biafra. With this great sacrifice that he has offered for Biafran people, we will never forget him. We will always be with him in our prayers, spiritually, physically, and otherwise. We are happy that we can now communicate more with him and know more about what is going on. With that, the Biafran people can now be rest assured that in no distant time, he will be here with us. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. All fingers will cross. Our Prime Minister will shortly join us as soon as possible. Finland is not a zoo that don't abide and respect the rule of law. I strongly believe, we Biafra strongly believe, the Biafra Republic government in exile and its cabinet strongly believe that Finland will do the right thing. And we ask them to do the right thing. We have reminded them how they remind their children back in 1967 to 1970 that whenever they are eating, they should remember that Biafran children are starving. And the same Finland in question fought and liberate themselves from Russia. And they gained their total freedom. That is exactly what our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa'S, was doing. Fighting for his people to be free. Finland authority, we know you all will do the right thing. We understand how the judicial system works there. It's a separate body from the political arena. They have their own decision. They can't be influenced by any party. At the same time, we believe that our Prime Minister, with due respect, he will receive the basic human right treatment because he is a law-abiding citizen of Finland as well. We urge them to do the right thing. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, for tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, the media team. Thanks, Honorable Sani Aparawa, for having me and for Biafran people to receive this great news. Thank you.
Thank you, APM, for the quick update. Biafran people, the Prime Minister has shown his resoluteness, and our Supreme Leader has shown his resoluteness. It is the trust that he has in all of you as Biafrans that these two noble men put their lives in the line. I've listened to many of you speak on the media and all platforms talking about we no longer trust any of you. Please, web this moment. We don't want to hear such words coming from wonderful Biafrans. It's only the enemies of Biafra that should be using those phrases because the two leaders that we have and the APM standing here now, they have their trust in you before they put their lives in the line for Biafra. The Biafra Defense Forces trust all of you. That is why many of them are made up of men and women that left America, left Europe, left UK, left Asia, all to come down to Biafra land to die just for you to have Biafra restored and secured. They have been in the bushes since 2020 when they were here.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back. Welcome back. You don't see as it happen for that particular video, so I want you to be the judge because I don't want to be the judge that will be judging. Many of you will say that I used to bring propaganda and all that. I am not a propagandist, but I'm just a news analyst speaking points and making you to understand what is actually going on. Now, on another note, my question again is, where is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze? Where is she? I thought she is what is her office again? The chief of staff. And she was the one who headed everything that happened from the first of November to the ending of it. She was the one who was at the forefront of everything. And I was thinking that she would be the one that would be made the is it the ADC or what? Yes, APM, acting prime minister. Yes. And now the one thing you need to understand is somehow that there is a loggerhead in this house. I will post you the last video where they were talking about funds, keep funding. And somehow it seems as if that the modus operandi is the fund. But judge by yourself because ịma na ndị be anyị si n'okwu baa n'ego maka ihe na-eselu nwoke na ibie n'ọkwa na ego na-eselu nwoke na ibie. But my surprise is that I'm surprised to see Vam on this particular podcast because I will find that video. The social media does not lie. I will make sure that video gets to my hand and I will share it with you people what Vam said that day, that particular day or that week that Ekpa, was taken by the Finnish government.